It's my choice what I want to wear. It's my choice how I want to pose. I am in a public domain. You can click me the way you want.
Yeah.
But you cannot dictate me how I should pose. Life is all about breaking rules. And
love this, Hina Khan. This is Hina Khan, hashtag honest, brutally honest. Welcome to Rulebreaker. We're breaking the rules. And what rules are we breaking? That women come last. Well, here on the show is Hina Khan. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much, Shelly, for having me.
Straight up, wherever Hina Khan goes, so do the paps. And they often say, ma'am, turn around, show us your back when you're wearing a backless dress. Or ma'am, pose like this, pose like that. Do you fall for it?
No, I don't, Shelly. In fact, my last few appearances, I made sure that I convey it to them that I am not comfortable with what you're asking me. I believe, I think as a woman, I should not oblige this. And I also feel we do a lot of public appearances as actors where we walk a lot of red carpets and all. But, you know, a question answer is okay, and communicating with the paparazzis and with media people is absolutely fine. But I just don't like the fact when I am asked to pose in a certain way.
Like what?
Or for that matter, ma'am, turn around, show us your back just because I'm wearing a backless dress. Or they'll say, or for that matter, just simply to pout. They'll tell you to pout. I said, as a woman, I am not obliged to do this for them, right?
Yeah.
I'm an artist, I'm an actor, and I know my job. I know sometimes, yeah, most of the times I will be dancing to the tunes of my director, which is absolutely fine. It's part of my profession.
So they could argue that pouting is your job.
Why pouting is my job? I mean, really, I mean, it's my choice. It's not that. It's not a fair ask, I feel, that you ask me that how, please pout, please turn around just because you're wearing a backless dress. With all due respect, I love them personally. I know all of them.
Yeah.
I know they don't think ill of me or anyone else for that matter. But I think as women, we should draw a line. Men are not asked such questions.
Yes.
And as women, we should draw this line, and we should not give anyone this right to ask us such questions on a red carpet.
Yeah.
And also, I don't want to be part of this practice. You know, it's my choice what I want to wear. It's my choice how I want to pose. It's my choice how I want to appear in the public domain. That agency remains mine. That's it.
Yeah.
So I really don't want to give this right to anyone to tell me how to pose and give a back pose. I want to give a back pose when I want to give a back pose.
Yeah. So here's a question, right? Someone would say, isn't this double standards? So when you're part of the, in front of the paps, at that point you don't want to do this. But on screen, you're absolutely fine doing that. And particularly, the reason I ask is because often, from times immemorial, for decades and decades, from Sharmila Tagore to Karishma Kapoor, they've all been encouraged to do, show skin and get the eyeballs, right, at the end of the day. So that trajectory, that trend has sort of stuck with women. Are you saying in many ways the stereotypes of screen have come off screen now?
I don't show skin to grab the eyeballs. I show skin because I want to look good. I want to look sexy. So it's not that I show skin because I want to grab eyeballs. I want people want to capture me in a certain way, in a certain position. I am in a public domain. You can click me the way you want.
Yeah.
But you cannot dictate me how I should pose. So that's something which I don't give them right to do. So that's something I want to do when I am comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
So I know what you're trying to say. People will put it this way, that these are double standards. What is she doing? एक तरफ से ये ऐसे कपड़े पहनती है, उसके बाद she has a problem with posing in a certain way.
Yeah.
It's not that. I'm not saying that I don't want to give a back pose. I'm not saying that.
But you'll do it on your own terms.
I will do
and that
it
matters.
when I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said, I want to do this because I want to look sexy. What does sexy mean for you?
Well, for me, the sexiest part about a woman, I feel, is how she appears to people. And her personality is the sexiest trait I feel about a woman. For that matter, even for men, I think their personality has to stand out. That's the sexy, that defines sexy for me. So when I talk about clothes, of course you put it that way, that of course you want to look sexy. But if you ask me personally, my opinion and what I feel, what sexy stands for me is the personality of a certain person.
I often say this: sexy is not how you look; it's how you feel.
Exactly.
Okay. You know, let's talk about which is the one big rule in life that you've broken and why.
Well, I've broken many rules in my life. My life
We
is
want to
all
hear
about
them all.
my
All of
life
them.
is all about breaking rules, and you know, the most exhilarating and interesting part in my life is like I love to dive in these uncharted waters and explore as much as I can. Having said that,
That's sounding like an Instagram reel.
no, 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 no,
You
no,
need
no,
to
no,
tell
no,
me
no,
the
no.
real story.
No, no, I'm telling you the real story. I'm coming there.
Okay.
Why? Because I have done a lot in my life where I have broken rules. I come from a very, very conservative family, from a very conservative background, and my hometown where I belong to, the mindset is completely different. I am me being in an entertainment business, or for that matter, anyone who is a part of entertainment business is considered wrong.
What do you mean wrong?
Looked down upon, like they don't approve of it.
Okay.
So whatever I've done in my life is like breaking a rule. I have broken all the rules, from shifting base from my hometown to the capital for higher studies. That was breaking a rule, considering the family I come from, the background I come from. And then studying over there, balancing my studies and work, that was kind of a rule breaker for everyone. How could she do that? And I think the biggest rule break, or probably you can say when I went against the norm, was when I decided to give up my very successful career in television and move out of it, where I had a completely cushioned and comfortable life. I was kind of a title holder. I had so many awards. I had won so many awards, and then I suddenly decided to move. And apparently, allegedly, so they say, I was the highest paid actress in Indian television. Leaving all that behind and starting again from a scratch, you know, to find myself in a new light in this new world, that was also, you know, going against the norm and breaking rules. So I've done a lot.
Okay, so you know, let's unpack some of these, particularly the fact that you talk about that you come from Jammu and Kashmir.
Gee.
And you talk about the fact that there was a very conservative family, right? Unthread that for us. What used to happen? Did you fight over this desire to be an actor?
Yes, I did. I did. I think I would like to give credit to my father for always being by my side like a rock. He was the only one who supported me. Otherwise, my family, my extended family, everyone is still against. 90% of my family is still against. They don't talk to me. They don't talk to my mother. And of course, the mindset from the place I come from, you know, Srinagar. I love that place. I am a true Kashmiri at heart. But it is difficult when I see I don't get that due acknowledgement, I don't get that due recognition, that appreciation, what my contemporaries, or for that matter, my co-actors get. They come from different cities, some come from Bhopal, Indore, Ahmedabad. The way they are welcomed and appreciated in their home state, I don't get that.
But why, given the amount of accolades you've got and the attention you've received, why does this bother you?
It does. The place where you're born, the place where you grew up, the place which is very close to your heart. You get all the accolades and appreciation from all over the world, but you miss that. You do. I don't know whether you'll be able to understand this or not, but it does. It is hurtful, it is disheartening when you don't get that appreciation, that acknowledgement from the place you belong to. I feel bad. Like a piece is missing. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, when you think of breaking rules, do you think people who are privileged can break rules, or people who don't have choices break rules?
Both.
What was the story in your case?
It's not that I didn't have a choice. I had a very successful career when I left television. I think it was not because I didn't have a choice and I have to move on now. Let me start afresh and start doing films or indie films or whatever. I think I was done with television at that time, and I just wanted to take a break and start something new.
Yeah.
When I say I broke the rule, I gave up because I gave up a successful career. Whether you are privileged, you are not privileged, everyone breaks rules. Everyone wants to do their best in life, in their careers or in their personal lives.
An experiment. Okay, this life of yours is extremely hectic, as we keep seeing. How do you find a way to stay healthy and be aware of your body and how much you can push it?
I think peace of mind is very, very important, yeah. Like for me, the first and foremost important thing in life when it comes to my body, my health, my fitness is my peace of mind.
Yeah.
If I'm not at peace, nothing's going to work.
Okay, now you sound like Rumi, but tell me the
Oh
real
God.
answer. Tell me the real answer.
That's how it is. Trust me. For me, I am a person. For me, peace of mind is very, very important. I don't care even if I haven't worked out. I'm being very, very honest on camera. It's been more than 2 months I haven't worked out.
Wow. And why are you so proud of that?
I'm not proud of that. I said I haven't done it.
Okay.
But where have I focused? My peace of mind. So that is more important. That keeps my body, my physically, mentally, that keeps me healthy.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want to work out, but for me, peace of mind is very, very important. Of course, I eat healthy. I make sure that I eat healthy as much as I can.
Yeah.
Working out is also equally important. But for me, peace of mind is the most important.
You know, I want to ask you the opposite question. What disrupts Hina Khan's peace of mind?
I think this in today's world, what bothers me the most on social media, I'm saying, let me talk about social media. A lot bothers me, by the way, but let me just talk about social media right now. I think we all are just running after this picture perfect social media appearance, especially women. We've just gone crazy. We are mindlessly following it, following this notion of fake reality.
Yeah.
सबको खूबसूरत दिखना है, अच्छा दिखना है, और आप खूबसूरत हैं. But I don't know what is wrong with today's generation, or for that matter, all the people, that why are they so focused on editing their picture? Either editing their picture to look perfect without freckles, without pigmentation, or to use a filter.
Yeah.
They just don't want to do anything without filter.
Have you done ever a filter?
Of course I use filters. I'm not saying I don't use filters. I'm not saying I'm an artist. I do use makeup. I use filters. I love using filters. But then I am okay to put out my real self, my natural self out there when I wish to. And I do it. People who know me, they know that I do it. I do put my real self out. I'm not saying don't use filters.
Yeah.
My point is that don't do it to a level where you go where you become depressed when you look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And I see people around who get depressed when they look at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
They really get depressed, and they don't want to show their real self, their natural self to the world. For me, I believe, see, I'm not in my 20s, okay? I have pigmentation, I have dark circles, I have freckles, and that's okay. I think I have fine lines. And that's my experience sitting on my face, and that's okay.
Yeah. Tell me, a very important voice of what you're saying is this desire for validation, right? Social media gives that to people. Oh, you know, how many likes did I get? How many people shared this? How many people gave me, you know, a heart or whatever? It's probably the same for you.
I'm not saying don't look for validation. When I post a picture, when I read some comments, I like when people say how beautiful you're looking, how good you're looking. Yeah. But I get those comments when I post a picture where I haven't put any makeup, unfiltered version of me. I get good comments on those pictures as well. People love that.
And people troll you too on that?
No, I have probably not seen, no, not really. Not that I have read any such comment, ho sakta hai ho, but I haven't read anything like that. Yeah. But you're absolutely right. I also, when I post a picture, I like it when people write good things about me, comment that you're looking pretty, beautiful, at least 10, 12 comments, 10, 12, 100 comments मैं भी पढ़ लेती हूँ. But When I post a picture where I have no makeup on, an unfiltered version, at that time as well, people like it.
Yeah.
People post good things. People say, we like this side of yours.
Nice. You know, there's some things you brought about, and I'm very glad that you did. You talked about you're not in your 20s, you have your pigmentation, you have your share of fine lines, and this will get harder to deal with or keep up with as we go. Why do you think it's important to stay extremely aware of one's body? And what do you do to be aware of your changing physicality?
Nothing. I accept it. I accept it with wholeheartedly. कि यही होने वाला है, यही होगा. I'm in my 30s. My appearance will change. My body will change. Try and work out as much as you can, Hina. Eat healthy as much as you can, Hina.
And go to a doc on time, right? Like ask your doctor to give you the right advice.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to and for your skin, go to a good dermatologist. I mean, I don't have an issue with people who opt for Botox or other things. You know, I don't have an issue with that. You choose what you choose for yourself. You do what you want to do for yourself. Whatever is good for your skin, your face, you do what you want to do. I will do what is best for me, what I feel is good for me. Yeah. Probably after another 7 or 8 years, I may go for a Botox. And I'm absolutely okay, and I don't shy away from saying that. What is wrong in it? It's my choice, right? But right now, I also am okay to accept my body, my face, my fine lines, my age, my body, everything the way it is. I'm absolutely okay.
Do you get scared of growing older?
No. No. I don't get scared of growing older, no. There are some really good clinics in Mumbai.
So you're saying you have a solution. but now, so this is my follow-up question. So when you get roles that bracket you in older women, will that make you feel upset?
अभी तक तो ऐसा हुआ नहीं है.
कभी तो होगा.
I think this is the first time I'm talking about all this. This is the first time.
That's my show. People always make a first. It's always a first.
हो सकता है. You never know. Yeah. I may take time to accept that this is the bracket I fall in now.
Yeah.
अभी तक ऐसा नहीं हुआ है. So let's see.
Okay.
You have to ask me this question.
Just cannot.
What are you wearing, Hina?
Not on my show. Hina Khan, thank you very much for being on Rulebreaker.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.